What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Heaven Spike's Man Cave. We are gonna be doing the favorite item quest for our dear Cafe Sweetie squad member Sugar.
コーヒーの香りがするキスってやみつきになりそう。パートナーはどう思う？
Here we go. See? It's a commemorative keychain. Each new charm added to this keychain marks another moment worth remembering. They may look strange to everyone else, but to the two who share those memories, they're beyond precious. Wait, is that a Vap House bullet? It does look like one, no? Interesting. And it's got what's that? An axe, like a mini axe charm. Yeah, it does look like an axe, if not a pickaxe. I don't see the rest of the charm itself. All right, let's do this. All right, Classic is the name of the first episode. Here we go. And yeah, I am recording this right now for YouTube specifically, and I am not streaming to Twitch right now as we're doing this because I have internet issues. But yeah, if you guys want to catch my streams on Twitch, feel free to follow me there at twitch.tv/HeavenSpike. That's HeavenSpiiike. That's Heaven Spike with 3 letter I's. All right, let's do this. Hey, you're here. Yeah. Sugar walks in, casually tossing her 2 shotguns onto the couch. She has 2 shotguns on her? Then she comes over, leans down, places a hand on my shoulder, and kisses me. Classic Sugar. Maybe that's why it's called Classic? This episode? Had you coffee? Yeah, just now. I get up and make 2 fresh cups of coffee. Wait, what? Huh. How are we making 2 new cups of coffee when we just had ours? I'm confused. Must be a mistranslation or something. How'd the job go? Same as usual. Sugar is covered in dust. Looks like it was a rough one. Because you weren't there with me. I see you. I see what you're doing. Sugar takes a sip of coffee and the tension leaves her body. Sorry, I've just been really busy. Everything okay now? Excuse me. Yeah, got another job? Not now. Maybe in a few days. Then let's go together. Where are we going? The Outer Rim. Been getting lots of requests from there lately. Times are rough. Before long, Sugar finishes her coffee and gets up. Let's go for a ride, partner. Sugar grabs a helmet and tosses it to me. I catch it, I tuck it under my arm, and pull my gloves out of a drawer. It's been a while since we went for a night ride. Yeah, not since the complaints started coming in. You call those complaints? Those are basically letters full of curses. If this were a fantasy world, I'd probably be dead from all the curses by now. If this were a fantasy world, I'd be a knight riding Black Typhoon. She's not wrong. And your weapon? Sugar thinks it over for a moment before speaking seriously. A battle axe. Yeah, it kind of fits. But also kind of doesn't. Oh, so there's her other shotgun. Okay. Yeah, I've been playing this game for almost a year actively, and I only noticed her other shotgun now. Like just now. Speaking of battle axes, that reminds me of something. You still have that keychain? Oh, so it's that battle axe charm on the keychain. Okay, alright, that makes sense. Sugar pulls out her keys. Hanging from the key ring are the key to the Black Typhoon, a remote starter, and a small axe-shaped keychain. Hold on, is that... The axe-shaped keychain is stained with reddish marks. That's not real blood, right? A real problem solver doesn't get picky about tools. What did she mean by that? Just kidding. Probably got ketchup on it at the main cafe. Don't scare me like that, Sugar. Holy. Sugar looks down at her keychain. Or was it at the Eared Uncle pub? You mean Tall Uncle? Anyway, if I remember right, you were taken hostage back then. That must have been rough, huh? All part of the plan. The problem was that you were the only one who knew about the plan. Sugar stares at the keychain for a moment. You're right today, partner. I'll hop on behind you. I catch the keys Sugar tosses over. Oh. Okay. Riding together? I just felt like it today. Sugar glances to the side and slowly blinks twice. She sounds as cool as ever, but now I can tell. Alright. That's a habit Sugar has whenever she plays dumb. She probably doesn't even realize she does it. MK3? Oh, she has a Mark. This is a Mark III. Okay. Red Typhoon is under repair. Huh? Why? Just took it for a ride. Well, that explains it. I press the remote starter attached to the keychain. Familiar sound of an engine rumbles from somewhere in the distance. It's an MK1. Yeah, can't be classic. Alright, we're riding together, I guess. Two problem solvers. Just take that episode title few days later, after getting ready, I meet up with Sugar in the Ark. You didn't load incendiary rounds instead of suppression rounds again like last time, did you? That was just bad luck. Yeah, sucks for the guy whose hair and eyebrows got burned clean off. Jesus Christ. They seemed pretty into it. Said it was avant-garde. I unzip the duffel bag, load it onto Black Typhoon, and give the guns and ammo packed inside a quick check. One moment, please. Okay, sorry about that. Let's continue. What was happening? I unzip the duffel bag, loaded onto Black Typhoon, and give the guns and ammo packed inside a quick check. No weapons this time, partner. Again? Their boss had a condition. But why me of all people? Why not you? Armed or unarmed didn't make a difference. After that job a few months back, they stopped asking me to come unarmed. Was that when you beat everyone with your bare hands? Yeah, used a few bricks too. God. Bro. Sugar is such a hard-boiled, I mean, she counts as a mercenary at this point, taking in all these requests, deliveries, and whatnot. Yeah, kind of. Really? We've done so many jobs together, it's hard to keep track. I slip my handgun into the duffel bag and zip it shut. As Sugar starts up Black Typhoon, the keychain dangling from the key jingles softly. Ready? I lower my helmet visor. Let's go. Yeah. A short while later, somewhere in the Outer Rim, in an empty lot between rundown buildings, tension hangs heavy between us and a group of rough-looking thugs. Don't make this harder than it has to be. I look away from the thug. We were never going to accept his terms anyway. Sugar looks at me. She doesn't so much as give me a sign or move her lips. But... that's all I needed. What is going on? Ugh. In a flash, Sugar whips out her shotgun and fires at the thug she had been talking to. At the same time, I dive behind the nearest cover. Kill him, ball! A firefight breaks out in an instant. Since I came unarmed, I don't even have a pistol on me. From behind cover, I call out to Sugar to cover the gunfire. Sugar! Arr! What? Throw me a gun! It's on Black Typhoon. The hell? The cover in front of me shatters under a barrage of gunfire. They're using live ammo! So you die if it hits you? Of course I'll die. Well, maybe not die, but it's gonna hurt. Can't have you getting hurt. Sugar keeps firing and reloading as she walks toward the parked Black Typhoon. Here, catch. I catch the gun that comes flying at me. Wait, no. What did you... Huh? Super Sweetie? Wait, what's Super Sweetie again? Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Man, I need to brush up on my NIKKE lore. Okay. Does NIKKE.gg show what the name of her weapon is? That might be it. Other information. Okay. Yeah, I think it's Sugar's personal weapon. That's right. I can't shoot this thing. The recoil's way too strong. Come on, partner. I know you're tougher than that. Shit. I don't know what to say. Our girls seem to trust us a little too much, I guess. This isn't about being weak. My arm's gonna break. Fine, give it here. Sugar tosses me the shotgun she'd been firing. Cold Zeal. Okay. Cold Zeal and Super Sweetie cross paths in midair. Whew. I grab Cold Zeal, rack the pump, and eject a spent shell. Let's do this. Let's go. I lean slightly out from cover and pull the trigger. It's probably just as recoily as Super Sweetie itself. Gah! That bastard's got a gun too! While the enemies are still reeling, I dash for cover and drop into a slide. As I skid across the ground, I level the shotgun. Wow. I've used Sugar's shotgun plenty of times before. The recoil is heavy, but nothing I can't handle. Okay, so it's Cold Zeal that's Sugar's default weapon, right? And then there's Super Sweetie in Sugar's hands. Jesus Christ. What the hell is that thing? Is that a shotgun or a freaking cannon? It's a shotgun. Bro, I love how Sugar just casually says it's a shotgun and then pulls the trigger, followed by that resounding boom. You've gotta be kidding me! Even Sugar doesn't point Super Sweetie directly at the thugs. Instead, their cover vanishes under a hail of gunfire and the shabby back alley is gradually stripped bare. With the thugs left exposed, Sugar's other beloved weapon, a double-barreled shotgun, spits fire. How many shotguns does she have on her? Sorry, chat. I had to sneeze 3 consecutive times. I hate the rainy season. Reload. Catching the shotgun, Sugar tosses me. I ram in 2 shotgun shells and finish reloading in an instant. Die! I load another shell and toss it back to Sugar. Oh, so we're just reloading her shotguns for her now? While Sugar lays down cover fire, I feed shells into Cold Zeal and scan the area. Looks like this will be over soon. We've been through this too many times to count. Out of sheer habit, Sugar and I cut down the enemies closing in on us. A short while later, the fight is over in no time and we tie up the groaning thugs. Here. Sugar pulls out a couple of snack sticks, slips one between her lips, and offers me the other. What's with a snack stick? This is the kind of moment that calls for a cigarette. Yeah. And she doesn't smoke. Fair enough. I take the snack stick and hold it between my teeth, then dust off my hair and clothes. That's it. Easier than I thought. Slow, deliberate footsteps draw closer. Then a figure emerges. Oh? What's going on? Who's this? Well, well, if it isn't... The fuck? That's it? The man collapses before he can even scream. You should have at least let him say, well, well, if it isn't Sugar from Cafe Sweetie. I sort through the duffel bag while punching on my snack stick. Maybe I should have. Yeah. One more time would have made it 10. Guess that's one milestone ruined. Don't forget next time. At that moment. What just happened? As I turn, I see the man who'd gone down, propping himself up and pointing a handgun our way. Smoke curls from the barrel. I quickly check myself over. No gunshot wounds. Instead, no. You son of a bitch. Sugar. Sugar, who's standing beside me, collapses to the ground. Looks like I got my money's worth. The moment the man gets back up, more thugs emerge from seemingly nowhere, surrounding us and training their guns on us. You were shot, so how are you still alive?
I'll tell you why.
The man proudly puffs out his chest.
It's all thanks to this bulletproof vest. It took me a whole 50 days to get my hands on it. It may not be military grade, but it's more than enough to stop the suppression rounds you people use. And then there's this gun.
The man holds up the gun he just used to shoot Sugar.
Do you have any idea what it took to get our hands on these custom rounds and their firearm? Our entire organization had to bust his ass for 200 straight days.
Right. Thanks for explaining that. All the while, the thugs surrounding us keep their guns trained on us in silence. They're clearly different from the ones we took down earlier. You're not gonna kill me?
Why would I do that?
The boss advances at a slow, steady pace. I raise my hands and slowly back away.
There's something I want from you.
So you're letting me go for now?
Exactly.
What's he up to? You do realize I'm going to come back with my friends and wipe you all out, right?
Go ahead.
The man prods Sugar's face with his foot as she lies unconscious. No, don't you fucking dare.
Then your precious partner dies.
Oh my fucking god. The man smiles in satisfaction.
Finally got a reaction out of you. Ready to talk seriously now?
What do you want?
Isn't it obvious? Supplies, lots of them.
If it's money you want, name your price. Huh?
I have no use for money. Supplies are all I need.
Okay, but why supplies? Huh? Bold of you to think you'd even make it up to the surface. The fuck?
Because I have a paradise to build on the surface. The ark is rotten to the core. I am going to the surface and build a paradise of my own.
I'm sorry, what?
We've worked tirelessly to prepare for this day. Up at 4 in the morning, a proper breakfast, no matter how modest, then straight to work. If there's money to be made, we'll do whatever it takes. Every member of this organization united in purpose. Lights out at midnight, then up to do it all over again. All for a single goal. Paradise on the surface.
As the man launches into a passionate speech, the surrounding thugs nod along in agreement.
And there I shall become the god of the new world.
I mean, gotta give it to him. Guy's got a dream. He's just not executing it the right way. Watching the man bellow with laughter, I briefly wonder if we should just leave him alone and let the whole thing sort itself out. Then Sugar comes to and opens her eyes.
Well, look who's awake. I'd stay right where you are if I were you. One wrong move and someone's head is going to come off.
Bro, I am amused by your speech, but don't you fucking dare lay a finger on Sugar. I swear.
Not yours, mind you, but your precious part. Oh, what?
Mine?
Guy's got some balls, I see.
Ballsy motherfucker. Sugar starts to sit up, then gives up and slumps back down.
That's right. Nice and easy. We can't have your precious partner getting hurt, can we? All that time I spent studying you two finally paid off.
The man tosses a USB drive my way.
Well, now that you understand, you've got 3 days. Bring every item on that list to those coordinates. Of course, you're free not to, but if you don't, your partner is going to end up in a very unfortunate situation. That's right. That bike means a lot to her, right? Take it in her gun too.
Man, I can't read. Once the thugs are gone and their booming laughter finally fades away, I turn my attention to the list. It's meticulously organized with all the required supplies neatly cataloged and even arranged by priority. What? For a bunch of thugs, they're surprisingly diligent. I spot something where Sugar had collapsed. What's this? I pick up the key to Black Typhoon. Yo. The same one hanging from the keychain I gave her. Oh. Okay, this is getting a little sus. Especially with this music kicking in at the start of the next episode. Something's fishy. Something's sus. Alright, let's talk to these other two girls. What? Sugar was taken hostage? Yeah, I need your help. Both Milk and Freema react just as I expected. Finally, I won't have to look at her ugly mug anymore. Woman, that's still your squad mate. Whatever beef you have with her, we're talking about her safety here, her own life. Okay? The sugar coffee of the menu. No! Do you resent Sugar that much? Huh? Oh my goodness. I'm serious, she really got taken hostage. Oh, wait, how the hell did that happen? Well, I start explaining the situation to Milk and Freema, only to realize Freema's already drifted back to sleep. Oh my god. Yeah. Classic Freema. Anyway, I fill them in on what's going on. Oh, so it's them. Those guys who work their asses off. Yeah, he said he's gonna go up to the surface and become the god of a new world. I don't know what Marion has to say about that. Look at Modernia's kit to know what I mean. Can't we just leave her be? No! That's still your squad mate at the end of the day. What do you mean? She'll come crawling back in a few days anyway. How sure are you? I mean, I sense something sus, but still, I can't just rest on that. Yeah, but I can't just leave her out there. She's my partner. After a long silence, Milk suddenly kicks Freema. Oi, wake up already. Quit sleeping your life away. Ugh. You got anything on those guys? Nope. Nowhere to find them? No. Milk squeezes her eyes shut. But I know where they are. I pull out the USB drive the man gave me. These coordinates point to the surface. It's near the elevator connected to the outer rim. Trap. Yeah, there's probably a trap waiting for us. Those guys are freakishly committed to their crimes. They wouldn't have sunk that much money into equipment otherwise. But the part about using you and Sugar to get supplies? That's legit. Milk gives me a sidelong look. So, what's the plan? When we make our move, Sugar will be ready and waiting to back us up. How'd you know that? I just do. What? You two got all buddy-buddy from working a few jobs together? More than us. Way more. Sugar skis jingle as I pull him out. When they took her, she dropped this. I bought it for her after that job where she deliberately let herself be taken hostage. Romantic. We must stop. Yeah, I guess it kinda does. Anyway, you'll help, right? Not like we've got a choice. She gets on my nerves, but we're on the same squad. That's what I've been saying this entire time! Girl! Oh shit. Freema. Hey! You're the leader for crying out loud. Why am I the one doing all the talking? Milk forcibly drags Freema away. Dragging your feet. We'll rest after we're done. Yeah, let's take the elevator instead of going through the outer rim. I'll lead the way. Annoying. Oh. Where do we go? Wait, where do we go next? Questionable assistance. Okay, and then 5 is rescue mission. Episode 6. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we head to the surface to rescue Sugar. Oh, this is kind of like Helms.
おお、出てきたようですね。
And we get to command her. Okay. And when we get there, jeez, this place looks like a war zone. The area is strewn with the rubble of destroyed buildings. Super sweetie. Prima points to a spot on the floor from where she's lying. Bullet marks. It's like she couldn't wait and completely trash the place. Hang on. You crouch down and scan what's ahead. What the? Are those people? Looks like there's about 20 of them and they're all tied up. Recognize them. 126 Our Family. What? So that's what they call themselves. Milk approaches one of the tied up men. Coffee. Sugar coffee. Coffee. What? What? Is this guy brainwashed or something? Hey, snap out of it, idiot. Milk prods the man with her foot. What the hell happened here? I smell coffee. What is happening? The other men aren't faring any better. Oh shit. Just a moment. Are you all right? The man who spoke to us sits amid the rubble. With his hand still bound, he lifts a stone to his lips as if taking a sip of coffee. Oh, would you care for a cup of sugar coffee? What is up with these people? I am so confused right now. It has a remarkably pleasant aroma. Without waiting for a response, the man starts talking on his own. We were the advance party. We had the honor of accompanying the Great Sugar ahead of the others. Huh? We suffered the No. We received her teachings. She single-handedly beat up all of them. Where's Sugar now? She ran into our main force on the way up. No. She's blessing them with her teachings as we speak. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Probably beating the shit out of each and every one of them. It hasn't been long. 20 minutes, give or take. The man points beyond the building. I listen closely and catch the faint sound of gunfire in the distance. Oh shit. Let's go. Milk, Freeman, and I quickly head toward it. Shit, there's a firefight. Kill her! Just kill her already! Don't kill her! We haven't gotten the supplies yet! Boss! This is gonna get us killed!
Let's just go back to honest work.
Ugh. From the cover of the ruins, we watched the battle unfold. Without a word, Sugar takes down the thugs with one of their own guns, deliberately targeting their arms and legs. Oh no. She's pretty badly outnumbered. I've got something for this. I pull a key from my pocket. What's this? A key? Yeah, it's the key to Black Typhoon. Huh? What? Is it Black Typhoon with Sugar right now? MK1 is, yeah. I press a button on the remote starter and slip on a pair of sunglasses. Oh shit. We're doing a drive-by? An engine roars to life from the elevator we came up in.
Oh, what's that?
Soon, a biker rockets into the air. Without a doubt, every thug's gaze snaps toward it. After all, no one can look away from the dazzling white motorcycle as it leaps high into the sky with a thunderous roar. And then...
Ah! Flashbang!
a flash. A burst of light as brilliant as the sun erupts from Black Typhoon. No. Black Typhoon... Huh? How many Black Typhoons does Sugar have? Black Typhoon MK8. Also known as White Typhoon. My eyes! Too bright. Awake. Yeah, you gotta stay awake, Frima. Look alive, okay? I take off the sunglasses and draw Sugar's shotgun cold zeal. The thugs are exactly as expected, writhing on the floor with their hands over their eyes. Alright, let's go save our partner. Damn it. I can't see a thing, you idiot! More sleep. My god, Frima. Couple more. There we go. All right. So what do we do now? Go back? The fight ended almost anticlimactically. The thugs had already lost the will to fight. Actually, that's not quite right. They were simply blinded. They couldn't put up any resistance as we tied them up. Milk and Frima headed back first, dragging the captured thugs behind them. Watching them go, I found myself thinking, spend enough time around Sugar and you really do turn into her. I mean, kind of. A thought that left me feeling oddly uneasy. You're late, partner. I plop down beside Sugar, who's sitting on the rubble. A little longer and I would have taken care of all of them myself. For someone saying that, you look like you've had a pretty rough time. Sugar is battered, covered in scrapes and dust. They used anti-NIKKE rounds this time. Looks like they've been stocking up for a while. Seriously? Just how hardworking are those guys? Here, you drop this. I toss her the key. I toss her the keys. Huh? I toss the keys to Sugar. If you lose it again, it's on you. Wouldn't bet she did that on purpose. I'd wager she did. Sugar catches it and chuckles softly. Well, this will be one to remember. You mean the second time you got kidnapped and rescued? To be precise, the second time I'd done that on purpose. You cheeky woman. You. This time, I crack a smile. Huh? What's this? Sugar looks at her keys. Alongside the axe-shaped charm hangs a handgun round with a red-painted bullet tip. Vap House? I figured it wouldn't be a bad idea to give you a little gift every now and then. It's the custom stun round that knocked you out. I took it from the boss. Oh! I thought it was a Vap House bullet. Well, being a hostage every now and then isn't so bad. If you get taken hostage one more time, this whole area is going to be leveled. Yeah. Dude. Then you'd better rescue me quickly. Sugar tightens her grip on her keys. Looks like I'll need a better keyring. With a slight grin, I gather Sugar into my arms. And there it is.
「それにしても疲れたわ」。
Yeah, she's underratedly gorgeous.
このままだと部屋に戻った瞬間、理性を失ったパートナーに抵抗もできないまま唇だけじゃなく全てを許してしまいそう。
You're not too far off. You're talking like it's a given that I turn into some kind of beast.
ハードボイルドな女のか弱い姿ってセクシーだものね。
That's true. Yeah, I can't argue with that. We slowly make our way toward the elevator. Wait. So the commander is carrying her in his arms? She has a NIKKE body. She's a NIKKE, so she's supposed to be super heavy. How are we able to carry her? is the question.
ねえパートナー
Yeah?
キスする
I mean, I'd love to, but we're not in the right position.
そんな心配しなくていいわ
That's not one of the, that's in no way any of the strangest things. What do you mean? Still in my arms, Sugar lifts herself slightly and presses her lips to mine. The scent of coffee lingers on her breath.
いつの間にか長い付き合いになったわね
Yeah, never thought I'd be a problem solver for this long.
パートナーとしてもすっかり板についてきたものね何も言わなくてもちゃんと私に合わせて動いてくれるでしょ
I gotta say though, the commander really is a perceptive individual. Really picks up on things pretty quickly. Alright. Next time you go on another secret mission, I'll come save you sooner.
大事なパートナーだから
That's right.
それだけ
What? You expecting another answer? I look down at Sugar, and she looks back at me. She doesn't so much as give me a sign or move her lips. But... Sugar,
なにパートナ
want a kiss? Sugar's gaze shifts slightly to the side.
ー今は気乗りしないわねまた体を起こしたくないし
Then she slowly blinks twice. Really? Then what if I lean in? Yeah, the double blink was the the cue. That was basically it.
悪くないわね
The sweet taste of sugar coffee lingers on my tongue. This isn't really the kind of kiss you'd want to share in public, is it? Instead of answering, Sugar presses a button on her remote starter. Looks like Black Typhoon got pretty badly damaged.
今日のところは少しくらい無理をさせましょうブラック台風もきっと分かってくれるはずよ
Yeah, imagine taking Black Typhoon to the surface.
だって今すぐ家に帰りたいんだもの
This girl. There it is, commemorative keychain. Hell yeah. Okay, now just like Rosanna's that we checked in the previous video, there is actually a tap animation for Treasure Sugar as well. Where is she? Here she is.
だって今すぐ
Yeah, so we really are carrying. Oh, dudes, she's so cute.
だって今すぐ家に帰りたいんだもの
She looks so adorable when she's so flustered. Okay, spare keychain. That's gonna take 50 units of that
王子様も水
to
遊びしよう
upgrade it past phase 1. Okay. Now let me just check my remaining favorite item units. Okay, next in line is Phantom. Dude, we're on a roll with our favorite item units. Yeah, we will be able, yeah, we might be able to complete season 6 in no time. Got Phantom, yeah, they said Flora became a busted unit because of the favorite item, but yeah, sadly we don't have spare copies of her, and I don't have enough mileage tickets to buy the spare bodies for her just yet. But yeah, that is Sugar's favorite item quest. So yeah, thank you so much to everyone who are watching this video, and if you got this far and want to catch my streams live on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/HEAVENSPIIIKE. That's twitch.tv/HeavenSpike with 3-letter I's. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, feel free to give it a like, and consider subscribing to the channel as we plan to grow it to reach our first milestone of 1,000 subs. Thank you so much, and until the next video, you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and stay awesome. Peace!
だって今すぐ家に帰りたいんだもの。